Don't mind me. Yes, I know I am not going to be perfect this time. I probably sound different too. So I've been having some OBS issues, some serious OBS issues lately, causing some real bad frame lagging. And so what that's done is it caused me to lose 2 full episodes of recording. The one where I came back down here, and then the one where I started building in that ship. The good thing is I didn't get very far. Basically, I was in space. We did a bunch of stuff. We checked it for more ice, got more asteroids, looked around, got attacked. I think that was in the other one though. And then came back down. And that was it. It was pretty simple. We tried to find ice on the surface, couldn't find it. And that was it. I also took everybody on a little bit of a tour around the base. Hopefully it's kind of obvious some of the stuff I did. For example, loading up ore ingot and component containers and reactors and all kinds of different images here. The center, this one here is with all the ores and components and ingots. This one is all the dock ships. And then this is what I need to build. Destroyer, space station, auxiliary, and large miner. I also changed basically all the names and everything. Obviously this is all the new stuff, so it's not quite done yet, but I changed all the names. So it should be much easier to sort everything. I made a few little posters here or there, some lights. This is the docking cradle. This is where all the new ships will get created, or the big stuff. Big stuff will dock. This here is our new staircase. Just had a bit of a frame drop. I might keep that on here for a little bit. We did a different hangar a little bit. We made things look better, I think. Blue is drains, what I can call drains. These have conveyor sorters set to blacklist, and nothing. So everything gets drawn out into the system. Yellow is normal connection to the system. Green is just power. Excuse me. Yeah, that yellow just kind of looks cool, so I did that. But those go up there, and then there's a blue and a yellow there. And then there's also a... I think everything else is yellow up there. So that's the hangar deck. So if I go into our spectator, you can see some of the differences here. I made some changes with the buildings, not too many. On the insides are definitely different. Definitely upgraded, I would say. But, we started to build a destroyer, and then I decided that this was way too big for what I was thinking of, and I wanted to start building it in creative, and then I recorded a little bit in there, and yeah, it's all very, very, very choppy, so I decided we're not going to do that. So we're just going to start from here. I told you what we did, and we're going to continue on. So today we are actually going to disconnect that thing that I built, that thing down there. To do that, we're going to need our... let me just see. IPA. Yep, we need an IPA. So this is a inspection pod, either inspection pod arrow. So, you know, or Atmo, I guess you could say. Either one. So we've got 2 of them here. I've got all the stuff set on the toolbars down there. We're gonna unlock. Before I get too far, I'm actually gonna pause here real quick. Well, it's been working, so I think it's okay now. I changed to using the CPU as the processor instead of using NVIDIA, so hopefully that is helping. I'm not seeing a lot of drops now. I'm not seeing any now, actually. So we're gonna call that good. I'm gonna assume everything's working, and I'm gonna try to do smaller bites just to make sure that I'm not like losing a bunch of stuff. So lights on, spotlights. We don't need spotlights right now. Projector we don't need, and yeah, we're good to go. So I've done all the toolbars on these ships and everything. That'll be in another video coming up, I believe. It should actually already be posted, but we'll see. So I have a bunch of toolbar stuff, and we just need to basically disassemble this guy because I built something in the what is it called? The creative world I have. And I would like to share that all with you guys. And to do that, we're going to need some space. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. God damn it. All right, fine. Oh, it's working now. It doesn't work down there, but it works up here. Okay. Well, whatever. I can stand to lose 1 block. If this was space, I'd just cut it loose and then I would like have it disassemble it over time. But the whole point of this was that it's not space. Holy shit! You see that hole that built? Holy crap! that build that it created. I can't shift control because it's currently merged. I'll be right back when we're done this. Funnily enough, I think what we could do if we really wanted the things to stop making holes down there, poking holes in the thing, we could actually build like a projector that has dummies on them and just build like a shield down there so it all hits it and then just kind of sits there. I can imagine that would use up some processing power though, so I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Almost done. Oh, there's one room I didn't show. Oh well. We'll look at that room later. But yeah, so we have the CEX Kato. I think that did deliciously up in space. We had only a very little bit of damage. I've altered it a tiny bit since then, but it's basically the same exact ship. I've named all the parts and everything and all kinds of stuff, but yeah, it's still the same ship. Great exploration ship, honestly. In space or in on planet. Any planet. And this is, you gotta remember, this is Pertam, so this is 1.2 gravity. If you can't, like, survive here, you're not gonna be able to, like, if you can't float here, you're not gonna be able to float on any planet, you know what I mean? Not float, but fly. If you can't fly around on this planet, you can't fly on any planet. And if you can fly on this planet, then you can fly around on any planet. That's kind of the idea. Alright, so we're basically done there. So let's go ahead. I guess it's kind of annoying. We don't really have a good parking spot around here. Yeah, okay. So we can just, I'll just park right here. Okay, and then we will try to get into this cockpit, which will then probably fall from a very great height. Is build and repair on, build new? Yeah, it is. Okay. Projector. Okay, so we need the cradle projector. So this is called the cradle. 1 is not doing anything, 2 is not doing anything, but 1 is on. Just go ahead and do the destroyer concept that I built. So it's not actually that big. Let's just see if we can... Whole thing is this is meant to be printable, basically. Easily printable, that is. Pretty cheap. Okay, so let's... Ooh. Forgot that I was on the outside, not the inside. Okay. I got pretty close just by eyeballing it. Wow. Okay. Let's just hop out here. I'm close by, so it's like keeps opening and closing the door. All right. Let me hop out. Where is a control station? Wow, that sucks. Okay, well. So you should be able to do most of this from inside, so actually, honestly, I don't need this guy. Let's go park the... What is it called? The IPA, the inspection pod. So it's called the inspection pod Serana. Ooh. See if I can control it again. There we go. Serana is a type of bug. It's a Latin name for it or something. Weep. And I'll try to get relatively close to the right place. And we'll assume that's good enough. All right, let's run up here. So this is the cradle, I've been saying. So, spectator. Spectator. Move that to the side a little bit there. Projector. Down. There you go. So it's a little bit bigger than the... Actually, I think they're nearly the same size. Wow, okay. I thought they were actually... This was a little bit bigger, but it's a little bit wider, but it doesn't actually look much bigger. Obviously, it's also not painted at all and all armor, so it is a little gross looking, but looks like a little bit like puke. And that should start building now. I think so. I don't actually know. That's a connector, so my standard connector... Oh, you know what? The merge might be off. Primary cradle. On. Now let's try it. Yep, there it is. There we are. There we go. So now we will print that chip, see what it looks like. Do some editing, I'm sure, and then, yeah. I'll be right back. So while this is finishing up, let's go ahead and take a quick little perusal around it while it's almost done. So obviously we've got 2 large hydrogen rear thrusters on the bottom, which is actually this side. I know I have cockpits there because I was testing it, but we have 1 large and 3 small. So again, so everything above destroyer basically is going to be not atmospheric possible. Like, they can be in the atmosphere, like if they're using all their thrusters pointed directly down towards the planet, but they're not meant to fly in atmosphere. This thing is meant to fly in atmosphere and actually like engage targets and be perfectly fine in a normal horizontal mode, right? Like an attack profile. It's got 6 on each side, and then it's got what is that? 8 on the back or on the top, and it's got 1 large forward and then 2 small forwards there. This is not perfectly, but pretty well hidden. And then as you can see, it's got 8 turrets. So these are all assault turrets, and these are all 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. So the idea here being, of course, again, is if you're on a planet, flying on a planet, right, you got the top or the bottom that can assault. And then if you got stuff coming in from the air, you can also assault stuff from the air at both the same time. Now, technically, you are dividing your turrets, right? So you have half the amount of attack power on either side, but 4 assault turrets, unless you're coming up against a much bigger target, which then you just use more destroyers, you're not really, like, there's not much that's going to survive 4 assault turrets firing constantly from a pretty good range. Yeah, even going forward, we have another 5 thrust there. So this thing is definitely going to be fast. That's kind of the idea. So the idea is that you can print this guy and throw this guy in your world and basically use this thing as a destroyer and attack things with it pretty quickly and not be too expensive. That's the whole point, right? It's not expensive. As you can also see is I have not built an interior yet. It's completely interiorless. I didn't build anything on the inside, but this is all we have to work with. Everything else is jam-packed with stuff. The door is literally on the other side there too. So like you've got this little bit of internal space, 2 levels here and 3 levels there, and that's it. So there's not much we're gonna build in here. Again, this is not meant to be an expensive ship. This is supposed to be a cheap ship. It's supposed to be a quick get into combat type of ship. So let's go ahead and just start building our ship based on some ideas here. So I'm thinking industrial cockpit again. We do this a lot. I don't know, is that... I can't tell if that block is... Ooh, okay. It's also a horrendous mustard-like color. So I wonder if I could take this one away. Where are my better tools? I know I now have better tools, but oh, it just filtered it immediately. Okay. Oh, the container's not connected, so oop, we're gonna fall. Switch lock. Ooh. Okay. I was gonna say it better not be firing. It shouldn't be. It's merged and connected. So we need grinders. Oh, beautiful, lovely, high-grade tools. I love you. We're here for it. Let's go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And just, you know, clean up a little bit of the toolbar. I don't know why this is wiggling. We shouldn't be moving at all. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why it's wiggling. Let's just turn off the inertial dampeners just in case it's trying to fly away. I don't think it is, but it's showing like it's wiggling, which it should not. This is connected through a connector over here, and then it's connected directly to the wall. Like this is a static grid, so I don't know why. Yeah, so it's a static grid, so it shouldn't be moving at all. And yet, my character is like doing a little... that little wiggle. Well, it's not my character, but it's the, huh. Okay, well... oh, projector is still not done yet. Thought it'd be done by now. Holy crap. Okay, well... yeah, let's just come back when this is done. Okay, it should only take another... oh. I do love how good this jetpack, no jetpack on planets mod works. I do love the restriction of no jetpacks on planets. Obviously, it did work in space. I'll be right back. Okay, now that it's stopped building, it isn't wiggling anymore, so I don't... oh, okay, now it's wiggling sometimes and sometimes faster. Okay, I don't get it, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead here. I turned off build and repair. Let's go ahead and build a little bit of a system here. So if I just clear away that, what's under that? The ground. Okay, so let's not do that. Instead, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take out these panels and that panel. Come on. Yep. All right. All right, so that's done. So one thing I could definitely do. So if we place our cockpit like that, right? Again, that is the ceiling. So when we walk in here, it's going to be us looking up and then grabbing the... I'd like it to be there. Honestly, so let's just try. So what we need is a survival kit in here, just in case the ship gets, like, blown out from under us. I guess we could place it over here. How many batteries does this thing have? Okay, it has a ton, so we're good there. Okay, so that's the thruster section. That's why I blocked that off. Actually, it wouldn't matter if that's there or not, because we're gonna, if we put a large grid conveyor there. So let's just try this real quick. We're gonna do a T section won't work because that was already what was there. So we could do a conveyor junction, and then we could do a C, or curved, and then that would mean that it's facing down, so that would be facing up. So that's actually where I'd like it. Let's put some heavy armor here. I do want the cockpit connected to everything else. I think that'll be the only heavy armor in the entire ship, basically, I think. I don't think there's much else, if any. There might be a little spine of it going down the center of the ship, because sometimes I like doing that, but other than that, that will be it. So you walk in. Let's say this is the floor. I gotta get up. So you walk in, you're ready to go into combat, you know, brush your teeth, and then you you jump in the cockpit. I do hate that it's like looking directly at a conveyor tube. I do kind of hate that. I don't know how to resolve that, but I do hate it. All right. What else do we need? So we need cryopods, survival kit. That would allow us to spawn on the ship if we need to. So I could also make that. Yeah, so survival kit. It's funny because I have a floor, technically, but I'm not really using it as a floor. Okay, let's do a little bit of radical stuff here. Everything I do is radical, so let's just keep going radical. Oh, the engine's on. Shit. It's burning hydrogen engine fuel for no reason. Okay, good. Cockpit. Conveyor junction. It's like now you're walking down into the... Oh man, okay. Or, technically, these could be stairs. Here. Yeah. I like that better, actually. I like that way better. Put a T-junction here. Survival kit there. We can put some LCDs up there. Okay, maybe not. They're called text panels. We could do a wide one. We could do a single one. Let's just do a wide and a single. There we go. And I believe that one's actually doing something, that conveyor. Shit. Come on. Come on. Thank you. I need to turn up that rate, because that's getting really annoying. Okay, yeah, so it's on every side. That's why. He's just doing stuff everywhere. Huh, why is that guy bent and that guy isn't? Oh well. I know that does go to this guy, but it also is obviously going somewhere else. I don't know where that is, because that guy is not doing that. Anyway. Well, should have seen that coming. So I don't know if this is interesting, watching me like fiddle around trying to figure this out. But I've noticed that in the Space Ninjas community, people don't care as much. So maybe this is what I should be doing. Maybe it's engaging. Alright. That guy. Now, what am I doing? That guy stays. That guy stays. We're good. We're gonna build a little, like a little thing here. Okay. Gonna put a few more plates of heavy armor. That guy. Put that guy in there. We need that to connect up to the conveyors, so. So while you're in the cockpit, you basically just see a smooth area. Okay. I know, from yellow, puke yellow to gray is not much better. That guy needs fixed. So it needs to be... I think that'll be way better. What am I going to do next? Maybe we'll put the survival kit there. I do somewhat want things to be a little nice. I think I'll put 2 cryo chambers here. Yeah. Come on. Thank you. Any reason for it to be one on one side than the other? I think not really. Can't think of what to like put up there. Maybe just an extra battery? Maybe someday I'll be praising myself because I put extra batteries places. Oh, thank you. Okay. So that I guess. So when you come in I have an idea. Door? Aha! We all like our half doors, right? Look at that. Oh, look at that smart. I'm not calling myself smart, I promise. And then we'll make this a different place. Maybe like that. That kind of looks good. Little, tiny bit. And when you're in here, it's like a whole new chamber. And this guy, I have no idea how I'm going to do this one, but I think we'll do it this way. Which we could do it exactly the same, honestly. Oh, this isn't really an airlock. It's more like a... It's like no space, so it's like not really an airlock. well. I forgot that that isn't the actual door that we're using. This is it's the one I'm seeing here. Okay. Half sliding door this way. Well, then it's not going into anything. Half sliding door this way? It's a pretty small, tight fit. After this way. That does look better. Come on. Come on, build and repair. You can do it. Yeah, this is Destroyer, so it's getting all light armor. Yes, I know that doesn't sound quite right, but Destroyers in my book are meant to be very heavy on the hit, very light on the armor aspect. Hard hitting, but not very protected. Oh yeah, there's a survival kit there. Duh. Ooh. Lag. Okay, I think we're better there. Geez, it keeps coming back. What is the problem? Is there something spawning in? Oh, there is stuff spawning in. Well, in just a few minutes, we'll be able to go out and check it out. So actually what I'll do is I'm going to finish the inside here, and then I'm going to come right back, and we're going to see what's going on around us. Excuse me. And we are back. So obviously things are looking a little bit different now. Right? So you got some lights. We've got some programmable blocks, some armories. So let's say you walk in from this side, right? You actually got a little bit of a airlock here, built with a very small amount of space. Survival kit, armory on this side, so you can get changed or get your tools or whatever. Programmable block. This is actually an airlock, so this will close and make sure you have all your air properly pressurized or depressurized. So then that'll close at some point. I'll set that all up. The roof, ceiling, whatever, I haven't filled in or anything. I guess it can just stay that way. On the other side, similar concept, except there's the door, so it's much smaller. You've still got a little bit of a armory here, a little bit of a change room. And we'll just close that again. Cargo access. Survival kit on the other side. We've got 2 cryo chambers, which I think is plenty because normally there's no more than, 2 people playing this game anyway. We've even got a kitchen and a planter and some lights, some pretty lights. This is all airlocked in here. Technically, I should probably put a fan somewhere. Probably put it right there, actually.
Inventory full.
7. There we go. I'll put it right there. I do like those. They actually use up a good amount of space and allow you to do some stuff here. Just to make sure that that gets built. There we go. So we got a completely usable interior. We even got a little freight container here. And then right over here is our industrial cockpit. Obviously, we need the restroom. Everybody needs a toilet. And then here is our little cockpit here. What I'll probably do is the same kind of thing as when you get in the cockpit, all the lights will turn off. So it'll be nice and dark in here. And then you can see the thing there. So let's go ahead. We're actually we're gonna get out real quick. We're gonna blueprint this guy after we take off a little bit. Is that guy connected? That guy is connected. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that scared me for a second there. I was waiting for it to fall. Again, problem with building on planet. But it keeps your balance to the bottom, so it makes you know that you actually have to keep a proper what is it called? You know where your down is, basically. And if you set it up so that you're building vertically, then you're always building vertically. Sounds stupid, but trust me, that it's very hard to build vertically unless you're really thinking about it. Or forced to, like you are in this series. Okay. Boop. And boop. We need a projector somewhere on there, but we won't worry about that right this moment. What else do we need? It has a little bit of hydrogen in it. I loaded it up a little bit. We're gonna take a blueprint, I think, of it, and then I think we're gonna take it out for a test flight. I need like a little landing pad over here or something so I can land these guys. I'm gonna use the inspection pod so often because it really is annoying to kind of have to like go in here and then go all the way down to the basement again every time. Can it even stay like this? It can. Okay, I didn't know it could. Well, this can stay here too. There, look at that. Not too bad. Let's go down. I still don't see any... Okay, a little bit of frame droppage, but I don't see any frame droppage in the the video. Okay. So we should be good to fly. Oh, it is using dampeners for some reason. I don't know why. Stockpile 30%, 15% total. That makes sense. We're going to save. And we're going to jump back to the save if something, you know, breaks here. Woo! Ah. Okay. Oh, we're the wrong way. I forgot. I forgot. We're actually shaped the wrong way. Okay, we got to turn the cockpit upside down. Yeah, oops. Well. My bad. Okay. Whew. We don't actually have enough hydrogen to go anywhere, so I think we're going to build our drill ship, and then we're going to go get some ice in space. In space. Actually, we don't have to connect back up to that mooring. We can just go over to the dock into the cradle. I was hoping we'd go, like, do some action here, but let's just go ahead and build the drill ship, which I think it used to call the Gorger. I think I'm going to come up with a better name than that. But, yeah, we'll build that guy, and then next episode we'll do some combat on the planet, I think. I think that's exactly what we'll do. At some point, maybe I'll fix up this ship, make it look a little bit better than it is right now. Because obviously it's got a bit of an ugly streak right now. Why is that not gonna connect? Okay, now it's proxied. There we go. See, it shouldn't... Oh, come on. Okay. It shouldn't need the inertial dampeners on right now. Okay, can I just flip this around? If I flip it around, it's going to be facing the exact wrong direction for the way I designed this interior, but that's okay. We'll fix it up. That may work better. We'll get more LCD space at least. Because we'll use this interior part here. So, all right, we'll do that. We'll come back to that. Let's go ahead and go get our drilling ship built and get to space and get some ice. Probably gonna have to build some parachutes, which means we need some parachute cloth. Canvas, as it is called in the normal world when you're using normal language. Dredger or auger. Used to call it the Gorger. Oh. Okay, build and repair's not build new. Great, thanks. So the other one of these that I had was not much bigger, but it was bigger. By a good margin. Oh man, I almost lined that up perfectly the first time. Wow, I didn't even know it was rotated right, but I was just like, yep, let's do it. Look at that. That is nearly perfect. Look at that. It looks so small compared to the last design I had. So the last design I had another 5 blocks on it in length. This guy is much more small, much more compact, which is exactly what you want for a mining ship, so you can get into all the ores and stuff and all the pockets. Repair and build new. Let's watch that thing kick off. And then we'll be right back once this is complete. So, that was really funny. So I saved, I changed the setting somewhere real quick, and then I came back and the ship built in like 3 seconds. So apparently I didn't turn on the change that I wanted to make where it's 10 times more expensive for electricity for the build and repair, and then it's also 10 times faster for build and repair. So apparently that change never took place. So the build speed was all normal, so I was like, oh crap, okay. So I hit save on that doc, or the config file, reloaded, and yeah, it built in like 3 or 4 seconds before I could even get Spectator to look at it. Oh man. Anyway, so here's the ship. As you can see, it's kind of a perfect continuation from there. There is no airlock in here, though it does have a vent, 1 cryopod, 1 survival kit. And where's the cockpit? Oh yeah, up there. So you can technically get on the ladder if you wanted to. But that doesn't really do much. I wish you could look around properly with the ladder, and then you could like select other things like the cockpit there, but you can't. It is kind of there because it actually kind of looks cool. Anyway, and there we are. So let's go ahead and this is our drilling ship. Take a quick, better look at it later, but I used to call it the Gorger, so it's a lot of things are named GO for Gorger. Let's go ahead and turn off the vision there. We need to fill up our tanks and then get out of the atmosphere. We have 2 H2O2 gens. There are any engines here. Turn that off. Get some tanks. We're going to fill up about halfway, I think. Oh. Okay, it's connected now. Good. Oh god, I'm filling up the entire tank. I didn't want that, but okay. That guy's not on stockpile. That guy's not on stockpile. Good, good, good. Okay. Turn this off until we get to... Let's do 50%. Actually, less than 50. We'll do 40%. I think 40% will be enough to get us into space. Okay. We'll turn this guy off stockpile. Oh god, I'm just going around and around in circles. I need the Explorer to have some. That's the whole point. Okay. 50%, 14% there. That all looks good to me. Turn off stockpile. Good. Small tank. Empty. Good. O2 generators. I think what I'm going to do is, because we're going to get ice specifically, I want to fill up on hydrogen. I'm going to slap some O2 H2 gens on the outside of this thing. I think we're also going to slap on a few parachutes, like I said before. Make 100 canvas. Who cares? With the stone, I have so many resources. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I have all that stuff down there. Still gotta fix it, but oh well. You can kind of get a good look at the ship while we're out here, I guess. Very hexagonal. I wanted a lot of hexagonal ships before. I wanted very hexagonal things, and yeah, I think I accomplished that, obviously. But it's got basically one of everything you need on a drill ship, especially a longer range drill ship. And that's kind of the whole point. Is it's not really meant to go back and forth between base, and the base is like, you know, next door, literally right next to you. It's more like you're traveling a good distance kind of deal. But anyway, let's go ahead. I don't know if the whole panel will fall off from this, so we'll wait and see, kind of. That's so quick now. I gotta turn that back down. Apparently I didn't save it, so it was way too much. I didn't even test, because I thought it was good. Yeah, look at that. Alright. Okay, yeah, build and repair isn't on. Good. O2 gens. I'll slap 2 on each side, I think. These panels on the side are not on with a lot of armor, or a lot of pieces, so hopefully they don't fall off. That was kind of the point. Parachute hatch. Well, I'd like to put them up here. That way it goes ass down first, because that's where the landing gear are. I guess I'll just remove some of these plates and stuff so it just fits. My perfect higgledy-piggledy design. Oh no. I can't believe I'm changing it for the moment. We'll face all the parachutes outwards so that we can build that. Yeah, I think 4 will be plenty, even if this thing is full. You see how quickly that built? It's like doo-doo-doo. Done. Oh man. Okay. All right, and I think we will get going to space. To space. I'll make sure it has all the parachutes and everything on, because the last thing I want is to forget that we need to land. Okay. This isn't, what is it called, Minecraft, where you can just, like, jump and it goes faster? Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Right here. Primary cradle. There we go. Nope. So we need to... canvas. Parachute. Okay, they're all full. Great. I never know how to use the parachutes in this game, so I always collapse and die, but we'll try. Batteries. Only 2 batteries on this thing. I mean, how many do you need? You're a hydrogen ship, but I'll wait a few minutes and see if we can get this charged. 3, 2, 1. And we're off. To space we go. All right, 42% hydrogen. Let's see how much we use to get to space. 1,000 meters. 0.1 gravity, 0.9 gravity, 0.8. Gonna turn off main thrust now. And I'll see you guys next time.